Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melissa Andre. I'm the Executive Director of the Tax Review Board, and we are convening a session of the Tax Review Board, the Philadelphia Tax Review Board. With me today is our Board Chair, Nancy Kammerdiener, as well as Board members Paula Weiss, Dominique Ward, and George Matthews. Please be aware that this is a public hearing and it is being recorded. Because the meeting is public, participants and viewers have no expectation of privacy. And by continuing to be in this meeting, you are consenting to being recorded. This will, oh, I see Ms. Gonzalez got kicked off. This meeting will be posted to our website. At this time, I'm going to hand control over the board to our chair, Nancy, to take it away.
Great, thank you very much. We have just a few items on today's agenda. The first item for Delaware River Waterfront, last four digits of the docket 1750, has been withdrawn. Item number 3 on our agenda, Mark Ginsburg, last four digits of the docket 0088, was settled very recently, and there is no action needed on that item. And we have item number 4, K&C Real Estate LLC, last four digits of the docket 0070, and that was continued before today's meeting. That leaves us with one item only, and it's item number 2, which we had already noted as being one where we needed to get a status of settlement or a date certain for a hearing. Who has this matter from the city?
Good afternoon, Chair. This is Kareem Saifuddin for the city on matter number 2, the petition of DVIR 48 LLC.
Okay, do we have a petitioner with us?
Good afternoon, Andrew Miller for DVIR 48 LLC.
Okay, I could barely hear you, so when you come back on, be sure that you are speaking into a mic that can be heard. We have this listed as one where there may be a settlement coming soon, or that we need to be scheduling a hearing for a date certain. If I don't know whether it's the petitioner or the city that needs to be identifying the information on this matter.
I think I can speak. Counsel, for counsel for petitioner, Mr. Miller and I spoke shortly before this hearing to discuss the status of the case. I can represent that there are active settlement negotiations, but it's still ongoing, and we still got a long way to go before we get there. I think Andy will agree with that. I think we are at a place where we have enough information to discuss, but that's all we can really represent to the board at this point. With that said, we do think it would be good to set a date certain for the hearing date, because this case does involve a very large amount, and because there was a special test performed of a large meter. The city is going to require at least 2, probably 3 witnesses. And Mr. Miller may have technical witnesses to call as well. So we will probably we will have to ask for a hold date, a reserved date. Mr. Miller and I have conferred, and the only dates that would work for us and that we believe would be open would be in October on the 10th, 24th, and 31st.
Mr. Saifuddin, it's as if you're reading my mind. Those are the dates I had available. This is incredible.
Is there one of those that is more appropriate or more doable for both sides of the house on this one?
If the 24th and the 31st are ideal for me.
And Mr. Miller, if I can jump in, how many witnesses do you anticipate if this goes forward?
At least 3 or 4.
Is one, I hate to say 2 days, but
That's what I was thinking, Paula, as well. It would be the 24th and the 26th I would set aside for this case. It sounds like a 2-dayer, not a 1-dayer.
Would that be at 2 p.m. on both days?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Let me double check my availability. I believe I have the 26th available as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say the 24th and the 26th?
Yes.
Okay.
And there won't be any continuances granted.
That is correct.
We're okay. We're okay with that. I
Taking
think,
up 2 days of the board's time is a lot. So please, if the earliest you guys can, if this does come to a settlement, the earliest possible moment, can you let us know? So that way, perhaps I can maybe put additional cases on those days. But for right
Absolutely.
now, we will set aside those 2 days.
You read my mind, Melissa. That was going to be my request as well, that if there is a settlement, that we get as an advance notice as early as possible.
When was this case filed, Melissa?
It was,
yeah,
give me 1 sec. It was filed, October 9th of 2020.
So it's time.
It is.
Have you
Nancy?
both checked your dates for the 24th and 26th of October?
yeah, I'm clear those days.
So I have, the only concern I have is I don't know if that intersects with any of the Jewish holidays. But may I confirm that with my clients and get back to Ms. Andre?
Yes, because then we could, I could probably look into November and we could find a week in there. Just please get back to me as soon as possible, Mr. Miller. For cases like this, I really try to look out in the future and try to
Sure.
accommodate everyone.
Those dates are good for me. They're good for me, but I just have to check with my clients.
Okay,
And you have her contact information?
I sure do. Thank you.
Okay, I figured as much, but I just wanted to confirm that so that that wasn't a piece that was hanging out there. And so we will know as soon as you confirm that, whether we're going with October 24 and 26, or if we're looking for other days in November. But here's hoping that that will work so that we can all put it on our calendars accordingly.
And can we put a time deadline on that, Mr. Miller? Can you let Ms. Andre know in 7 days, maybe?
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's get
Absolutely.
that nailed
Sure.
down as quickly
Yeah,
as possible.
earlier if you can, whatever, once you confirm the time period, that would be very helpful so that we all know what the schedule is. And of course, if you can reach an agreement prior to those days, again, excuse me, an advance notice on it as quickly as that would be appreciated so that we could reuse those dates for other matters. Is there anything else to raise with regard to that item for today?
Don't think so.
Anything
mind.
else that wasn't read into the record that can or should be on today's agenda?
no,
Okay, didn't think so, but just wanted to double check it since this was going to be such a quick meeting. We thank you all for joining us and have a good rest of the day.
Nancy, we
Thank
have
you.
to concur the,
Oh.
for the, right?
concurrent.
Yes, that is appropriate. I'm sorry, I was trying to get too quickly along on this.
Paula
George
Weiss,
Matthews, I concur.
Paula Weiss, I concur.
Is Dominique still on with us?
Yes, she's here.
Dominic Ward, I concur.
And Nancy Cameradiner, I concur. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Have a good one, everyone. Thank
Good
you.
afternoon, bye.
Bye now. Bye-bye.
You good? You okay? You okay? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just making.
Oh, girl, no, I'm over here. Girl, I'm over here trying my best to figure out all these different things. And I got this other one coming through and I'm just like, listen.
I know, but you do a good job of holding it together.
I'm trying, but you, I like these braids on you.
Mom was like, yeah, I don't feel like doing my hair. This is the week I'd scheduled not to like stress myself out because my son is with my mom. My husband is on night work. So I'm going home to nothing and nobody. And I didn't want to do my hair. I didn't want to do nothing. Nothing. Nobody's gonna bother me this week.
Girl, I know. All right, well, I'm a holler.
All right. Have a good one. Bye, Judy.
Bye.